Stamped her name on a one-way flight, chasing red earth daybreak, dust on her shoes, but her eyes so bright. Found a hill with a wide sky, said right here's where my roots can grow. Laid one brick, then another, turned that dream into her home. This is Kinza in the motherland, bare feet dancing on her own red sand. Got a house, got a heart, got a handful of...
Good morning. Look at this one. So she hunting too. Look, they eating these lizards. There's a lot of them, but something attacking the chickens. So we don't know what it is. So he has to cut this bush. I know there's a monitor lizard back here that I saw one day, a big lizard, the monitor lizards. I wonder if it's them or snakes. The monitor lizard. Kofi, you remember the big lizard I saw back there? You remember one day there was a big lizard? Yeah. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if they would attack it or snake is what attacking.
Once you bend the car tire, they won't come. See the blood.
See the blood. Yeah, well, this one will all be blood.
So if it getting up to these cages, it could be a snake.
I'm going to buy my shop to go soon.
So it can't wait by them. If they're dying like that from the bite, it gotta be either rats or snake.
That's what I'm saying, that we need to bend tight. Tell they won't come. We need to bend tight.
Rats or snakes. So if that white one died, that means. So which cage they came to? Which cage this one? On the bottom? So that can't be the cats. It's not Puss. And Puss won't attack them this big.
I think I would do it.
So I'm out here trying to figure out what's going on with the chickens. One had blood, but the other two that was dead didn't have blood. I don't know if it's disease, if they're being attacked. The other day he said the cat had attacked the one chicken. Now I don't believe it was Puss, because when they're big, Puss ain't gonna attack them. When they're small, Puss will attack them. If they're too big, I don't think she messes with the chickens. But look at how much okra that I'm getting.
The spray that we sprayed, we shouldn't have sprayed.
Why?
It was too much. Because it was starting coming. So we shouldn't, if it was small.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have.
I don't know what happened to those up there, but.
Yeah, those up there too. I think the one that we put in. I think the chemicals you have to put.
I don't know that, or the goats eat it.
But before there wasn't.
Before there wasn't
anything. I don't know why.
He cutting this grass here. We're gonna burn tire to see if we could get rid of any of the animals. And buy trap to see if there's any rats. We're gonna try and trap whatever is coming in the coop. We have crab holes out here. Plenty crab holes. I know we have some over there. But did you see any crabs with that trap in? They went inside.
Once you start doing this, they will go inside. Started bringing the thing out.
This one's a lot of crab holes here. So we have a lot of crabs here. We could go crab hunting. Torching crab, that's what we call torching crab with the torch at night. At night is when we go, when they're out the hole at night looking food. There's a bunch of holes.
So they'll come out night.
Yeah.
When you're heading to Aditya, where the hospital is, where the fish pond. Yeah. Yeah.
There's what?
Snow.
Snails.
They have like, you see that place is look like forest, big trees and stuff. And they like a place that is very cool. So,
They like under the trees with a lot of vegetation.
and the big
And the
that
leaves, so they go under the leaves.
Yeah, the leaf that is there. You see when the cement car got stuck, we were just cutting the leaves to put there so that the car will be able to come because it's very slippery. When you say you're going to put gravel, still, you're going to go down with, then the mud will come on top, it will still skipping and still won't go. When we get there, I was cutting. So after I cut one, it fell, then I was, big hole snow. I didn't bring it home. Just I don't like. I just leave it. And then the guy that work at the fish place said this place, oh, every night, even in the night, they crossing the road. So this place is a whole of snow.
So the road had collapsed. Where the water goes, the drainage for the water, the culvert where the water goes through.
No car was able to come, they just fill it.
They just fill it? Yeah,
All the big stones, they just bring it to fill it.
Yeah, but if they fill with the water running,
I don't know.
it needs to go through there.
I don't know, because the water needs to go.
Yeah, look how the water staying there, going to destroy it again.
It destroyed everything. There was a big truck that was stuck on this side.
Yeah, look at here how the water destroyed it.
Because the truck, he was thinking that, oh, I'm a big truck, I will go when it was raining. And he pushed the truck to the other side. See,
it's the main road. Main road in Putin.
Put it to and this is their senior high school. So it's something close. You see, they have the covers 1 year. You see, this are small.
Well, that's where the water needs to be draining. They need to have proper drainage.
No, that rain, it was too much.
Yeah, but if they have, yeah, I understand it. I
too
get
much.
full. They're
Like-
looking under the car trying to read this stuff.
I haven't seen some before.
That kind of rain?
Yeah, it was too much. That very day was.
Yeah, but if they have
because-
proper drainage, then it won't be that bad. But
Eh?
then if the drainage ain't right
Yeah, because
and place for the water to go,
they destroy everywhere in Ghana. Everywhere. See how Ojobi Road, it divided into two. So how? Things that has never happened before.
we importing, guys. Just an update. We importing. We passing Putin High School.
Yeah, this is the high school.
Putin High School.
This is the entrance. See, I'm here.
We're heading towards Winnaba. That's where we're heading. But we're in Putin right now.
Yeah, so it's like Muslim. Let's go around there. See, I'm here.
Guys, I'm back in Winnaba town. Heading towards the town, the actual town.
You really like you the town, yeah? Why this look like island?
Yes. In Winnaba, we find a new spot with local food, and it have its own bar. So we made a pit stop at Kings and Queens. Guys, we just came back from Winnaba, and Super Shady stopped at the junction and got the what you call those tires to burn. Guys, let me tell you guys something. I went to Winnaba because my asthma, as you could hear probably, I'm out of breath. And I went to the hospital to try and get breathing treatment because the medication I have for the breathing, it wasn't working right. And this rainy season, every rainy season, I get some type of respiratory asthma attack. So anyway, my experience, I always go to the private hospital there in West Hills, but with my asthma and how I was feeling, I had to go to the closest. I went to Winnaba, the government hospital, because it was the closest. Yeah. So we scaring away whatever he's burning tires. If you watch the beginning of the video, you'll know my chicken been getting attacked. So I went to this government hospital. Excuse the pump going off. We didn't turn it off. Kofi's not there, so it's just running and making noise. Anyway, so I went to Winnaba Hospital, and this government hospital for the first time. They don't use gloves all the time. The PPI is not the greatest. They they didn't have sheets on the bed. I'm not complaining. I'm just elaborating on what happened, because people need to know, to be prepared if they ever have to go to the closest hospital and not have access to a private institution here in Ghana. Simple little things like hospital gown, you go and take a test, hospital gown, so walk with a sheet if you can. Walk with hand sanitizer, because they barely wear gloves, okay? I couldn't do anything, touch the patient without gloves in the hospital in the States. So, but they don't care. They do all kind of stuff without the gloves. I'm just telling you, be prepared. Have a little kit for in case of emergency and you gotta go to the hospital. You need a sheet, pillow, anything. Take it with you. Toilet paper, whatever you gotta take with you. I didn't use the restroom, but from what I see, I don't know if they even had toilet paper. I didn't actually use the restroom. But the service. The sanitation was one thing. The service. You have to have someone with you when you go to these hospitals, because before and the hospital is not a story building or anything big. It's like they have little units on the ground. So some of them, all the little hospitals, because I've been to private public hospitals before, but not me as a patient. And this was my first time in Winnaba at that public hospital in an emergency room. I have to put that in, because if it's an emergency, then let me tell you, me working in an emergency room, if someone comes in with difficulty is automatic jump to the line if you triage the patient, or if you don't have a good triaging system where they do blood and EKG right away. EKG is like number one when it comes to difficulty breathing. They want to know you're not getting a heart attack. Well, let me tell you, they're triaging. Okay, I had to, before they touch you and do triaging, the woman asked for 10 CD after she took my vitals. Then you had to go to the, now you ain't paying in one building. You have to go over to another building and pay the registration, or pay for a little card, 5 CD, 30 CD here. Then they have, it's not a lot of money, but it's just the system, okay? So if you're sick and you can't get up, you have to have someone there, because they're not going to touch you until you pay their little fee here for every little thing. I know in America or in the West, you have a, if you ask them for itemized list, if you're in the hospital, they charge you for every little thing. Okay, it's on that bill. Well, here, before they do anything, they have to give you medicine. Okay, say for instance, I had to get a breathing treatment. Okay, for me to get my breathing treatment, he had to go buy the medicine at the pharmacy. The doctor have to put it in. He has to go over to pay for it. Then they come and they give me my breathing treatment. Okay, I'm out of breath because I'm still kind of, but yeah, this is what happens. So if you don't have somebody with you and you can't get up and go and buy, who gonna do it for you? You know, I was there sitting and an old lady come in and they had to call the family member and say, the family member, somebody needs to be here with this little old lady. So that's the thing here. Every little thing, okay, even to use. So that old lady, the family member had to come. Anyway, so basically, if you don't have someone there to come and do the running, so then he had to take the blood. They took, they did the nebulizer treatment. I saw the doctor. He ordered the nebulizer treatment. He sent me over to the emergency department. I saw him in another department, and I went over to the emergency department. And so before, there's an order of that you do in the ER. I know a normal person is not going to know. Okay, you come in with breathing, you jump to the line in triage, you make sure the patient is not getting a heart attack or a pulmonary embolism, and then you send them back. Make sure they're stable, and then they go back in the line in triage. If it's not emergent heart attack, have to rush to the cath lab. So that's how it's supposed to go. But no. First thing is like EKG. Make sure you're not having a heart attack. No. Sorry if I'm rambling, but people need to know this. So the doctor ordered the nebulizer, so they sent me over to the emergency to do the nebulizer. And I started treatment, no EKG. He had to do, they do labs because they need to do the dimer, they need to check for other stuff. They do a whole panel if you're having weakness and difficulty breathing. So they started the nebulizer treatment and no EKG. Anyway, so now I did the nebulizer treatment, but then they call him over and tell him he needs to pay for using the machine. For using a nebulizer machine. And of course you gotta pay for the mask, because in the US you have to pay for the mask, and your medicine and all that. It just is in your bill, okay? Every little thing they charge you. So I had to pay for the nebulizer mask, and then I had to pay for using the machine. I was like, really? I have to pay for using the machine? I said, okay. So I said, well, I need to get me a nebulizer machine. So anytime I have this breathing issue, I do my own breathing treatment. I'm telling you. Anyway, I'm feeling a little better. I just have that steroid side effects. And feeling shaky and stuff from the steroid. But today is Sunday, and just made it home from, I don't even know what time it was. It had to be after 10. this morning we went there on a Sunday. So I can't imagine tomorrow morning and a Monday, how many people are they going to have there? Man, I have to go back because I didn't get my EKG, my emergency, and my D-dimer. Who knows what a D-dimer is? Okay, it's a test that tells you if you're having a pulmonary embolism. Okay, a pulmonary embolism is a blood clot in your heart. I have to bring it down. I say these terms and sometimes people don't understand. So, never got the most important things that I went to the ER for. So, I'm going back tomorrow morning to get the EKG. But the D-dimer, it don't make no sense now because I know how a D-dimer works. If you're having I had a pulmonary embolism before, a blood clot in my lungs, and the D-dimer is a test to test if you're having a pulmonary embolism. Your body gives off a certain enzyme when you're having a pulmonary embolism in the first couple hours. So after that time pass, that enzyme is not there anymore, you know. So what sense it make? But who knows? I'm not a doctor. I think that's how the D-dimer work. I don't know, I can't remember, but I think that's how it works for certain enzymes, cardiac enzyme and the pulmonary enzyme. So again, he's burning tires to run away any snake, run away any predators that are going after my chickens. My chickens are being attacked, and some has died, passed away. So anyway, that's my chickens update. He's burning tires, and then someone said to put some onion skin, you know, the peel from the onion. You put the onion skin around the property, they're going to go away. I was doing that with the cats pooping on my grass. It worked for a while, but the onions are gone and they start pooping again. So the onion peels, if I throw some on the grass, they might keep the cats off. They don't like the smell. Animals don't like the smell of onion. You know, this pump and Kofi's not there. Anyway, sorry guys, the lights. Anyway, it wasn't a great day for me, but I came on and did some type of, I find a new spot too. I find a new spot in Winnaba that had some good local food. A bean quang, fufu. I had fufu, a bean quang. Oh, it was so good. So I was so hungry from being at the hospital all day, and Kings and Queens is the spot in Winnaba. Okay, it's a big restaurant. They have a big open area. You look like they probably have some dancing and the music is always loud in every bar here in Ghana, so that you can't run from. But the food was very good. The fufu was very good. I would go back again and have me some being queen. The goat meat was good. So yeah, that was my adventures today here in Ghana at the hospital. At a local hospital, at a government hospital, okay? So walk with your gloves, walk with alcohol wipes, because they took my blood sugar and didn't wipe it with alcohol. Okay, sanitation, washing your hands, because they don't use gloves. Not all of them. They use gloves for certain things, but they wasn't using glove all the time, you know. So just bringing awareness. Anyway, I am just fortunate to know that I have some place to go close, you know, because I didn't go to Sonotech because I was having labored breathing, so I didn't want to be in 5-hour traffic in this construction. There's no traffic going to Winnaba, so That's why I went to Winnaba. But anyway, I appreciate you guys coming in again. I am fine now. Just have to get more take my breathing medicine and just keep an eye on the asthma. I don't know what it is here in the rainy season that flares up my respiratory system. Some type of tree, some type of the darkness or the rain. I don't know what it is. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed evening and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
Right here's where my roots can grow. Lay one brick, then another. Turn that dream into a home. This is Kinza in the motherland.